Okay. Well, this is really learning. So
Well, it's whenever you feel uncomfortable, then you have a learning experience and you're growing. That's
exactly.
what I always tell myself when I feel a little bit uncomfortable doing stuff.
Okay, okay. So what happens if you click on the upside down picture?
When I click on the upside down picture, I see you upside down. Ah.
You,
Oh,
okay,
no. It has
but you,
just switched.
but you don't see me. No, yeah, it's just which one you touch or which one you click on. But I was trying to share my screen here, you see.
All right.
And I don't know why the screen share. I'm going to do it again. Screen share. Screen share. I'm going to share my entire screen. That's fine. And I'm going to put it on the presentation.
All right. I could see this.
Okay.
It's loading the presentation. That works.
Okay. Now, this is top technical stuff. Okay, so if you want to see the picture, then you have to click on the picture and you'll see that.
All right.
If you want to see me, then you click on me and you can see me. So you can choose.
Which one you want to see?
This is interesting. I know this is Pandora's box. Pandora's box is when you find a functionality that you never knew before. So.
Exactly, and there are so many things that you always have to learn, and I'm happy with this kind of business actually, that there are always challenges, and there's always so much to learn, and it's so interesting. To me, I love to spend hours and hours and hours and hours of my day, and it's such a pity that it's just the few hours that I have.
Right.
But I love to dedicate these hours to what I'm doing because it's absolutely fun. It's challenging, but it's really fun.
It is. It is. Okay. Hey, so I think we've got our technical things figured out.
All right.
And we'll probably add to the video that people should fast forward to this point. So, and also we have to tell them that one of the screens is the screen that they can see, and they can switch back and forth between you and me and the screen whenever they like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to push forward to the next page, and shall we start?
Yes, let's start.
Okay, great. Also, the sound is okay now, isn't it?
Yeah, the sound is a lot better. The other one was hardly able to realize.
I know, it was picking up from everywhere here in the yeah. So for everybody's information, I'm at the Panera store here in.
So I'm just on Facebook and sharing you upside down again on Facebook right now. So whoever picks it up will maybe join. I don't know, but at least I really know this is fun to do, and I'm definitely learning a lot. I'm improving.
Yes.
I hope that you feel the same.
I have to tell you, and I'm actually showing people my screen here, that so people learn. So what I have to do is I have to pick up this link here in the bottom of the
YouTube page,
the webinar, and then I have to go over to, where is it? To here, where we are supposed to be logging into. Is it coming? Slowly. See, the thing is, it's supposed to. Let me press F5 because it's not doing anything. This is what I should have done actually before starting, because this is extra work here. I have to go to the right page. And then go to the live page, which is this one.
All right.
And because of all the technicalities we had just now, I wasn't even ready to do this. I forgot all about it. But this is what should be done just before the webinar starts. So.
All right, so that you have possibility to record it.
Well, the recording is done, but this actually puts the live recording, the live webinar on the page that we have on the No-Hype web internetmarketing.com. Yeah, so it's coming, and then we'll be ready. And then at least we've shown now how technically how it works.
Yes, and well, we also show we're not afraid of techniques, and we're not afraid to learn and improve.
Exactly.
And today I was doing a little bit more training of myself on InstaBuilder, and I also found out that learning a new program always feels awkward. And I remember when I had my first contacts with a computer and learning Excel or learning Word or PowerPoint the first time, it was horrible.
It's true.
It was really a learning experience. And when I look at how you always have to get to new programs that you're going to learn, and it's the same with the online marketing story. And it's always the feeling of, this is awkward, this is unusual, this is something I don't know. And well, in the end, I'm sure when you stick to it, you will learn it, and then you will be an expert.
That's true.
It's the same all over. It's with every program I've ever learned. At first it feels awkward and you don't understand it, and bit by bit you learn it, you master it, and then you show people, and you cannot understand why other people don't get this, why they don't understand this.
Yes.
And that's what I really like. And as we've had, I think, was it this time or last time that we've discussed about Napoleon Hill, and he also said something like, you will reach your goal when you just continue doing things that are towards your goal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that to me is also very important. Get my things together over a constant period of time, as it's with the slide edge principle, that I will definitely reach my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not as quick as I would love to be,
right.
But I know I will reach my goal. And this is something that I can also tell everybody else, even if you don't have that much time. But if you can dedicate 10 hours a week to what you love, then you have a good chance.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for filling up the time with some valuable story. Here, I'm showing now how the preview is and how literally our page now looks. You see?
Yes, that's amazing. Oh, great. I love it. Also, when people go to no-internetmarketing.com, they can actually be right into my home and see us on the webinar.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Let's go back to where we were supposed to be. Now everything's online, including on the right page on our website. So and we go back to our agenda. Okay.
And we've proven that you can be flexible as well. That we don't have to stick to whatever. And to me, this is also something. Our businesses are built upon the possibilities that technology offers, that you can work wherever you want. And just to introduce this, I'm Simone from Hamburg, and this is Marcel from Orlando, and we're thousands of kilometers apart, and we're still working together, enjoying the technologies. Here it's 9 o'clock in the evening, and in Orlando, what time do we have?
It's 6 hours, so 3 p.m. It's probably
3 p.m. and
3:30 or something.
That is just completely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But just a lot of fun and amazing. We can support each other. We can do what we love in the time frame that we have, regardless of the settings, regardless of the actual geographical position we're on.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And I can show to anybody in America that you can just go to Panera and do the work, including webinars, just from there. Or a combination with your phone, if needed.
And you can show you've done that.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start on the agenda. So yes, I'll be quick. So since we've lost some time, I'd like to say, okay, get your pen and paper out so that you can learn, and the value that you pick up, you can actually then turn around and use it for your own purpose. This morning, actually, I was saying to other people, aren't we doing what's it called, plagiary? Plagiaat in Dutch, plagiary.
Right.
And you can talk about that, but as soon as you make a little change in something you've learned, and you make it, especially if you make it your own, then there's no worries about plagiary, because that would mean that everybody in the world would be doing plagiary, because you've probably learned anything you do from somebody else, or from a book or a video or a film, movie, whatever.
Exactly, and we're not scientists. When we would be scientists, we have to give the hint where we got that idea from. And even on a scientific basis, it's not plagiary when you're writing your master thesis or your PhD, for example.
Right. Oh, but
you're combining all the knowledge that is already there. You're putting it into a different order. You always give the idea where this came from, and then in the end, you're just giving credit to the people you took it from, which I would say is something that I miss a lot of times. But you're taking the credit, or you're giving the credit. And this is something that is not plagiary. You're just taking the valuable ideas, combine it differently, and then you just add your own ideas to it. And this way, you just give some higher value. And you're not just writing, or you're not just copying. It's not cut and paste. It's just that you're taking your own idea, what you want to prove, and you're just using what has been written already in order to prove your idea. And in the end, you're just adding like 20% your own thoughts, but this is not plagiary. It's plagiary when you just do cut and paste. And nobody's doing this.
That's right. And
it's too boring anyway.
and for those people that have not understood, if you add to what you are thinking that you are copying from other people, if you actually give the source, then you are making it stronger, because you are edifying something. You are actually saying that it's not just you that is pulling that out of your arm or your neck or whatever. It's actually something that is already supported by many people, and sometimes very important people, or people that have built a very successful business, or people that are celebrity. So that makes your story even stronger.
And I also say that, or I also think when you just give credit to the person that you took it from, then actually you're giving more value.
That's right. And when they find out, and you should just actually help them to find out by just saying afterwards, when you've done it, you can send them a link to their page or whatever, and say, hey, I'm so thankful from having learned this from you, and I was so thankful I was able to use it in my material, and of course I feel that I owe you, so hereby I'm trying to give back to you.
And most of the people who have done research would be more than happy if their findings will be distributed. For example, my husband did his PhD on a study of how to work better virtually. Like how virtual teams are becoming more and more efficient, and how virtual teams can become more and more efficient. And he has done proper studies on that. He has done basic research, and he's the one who is copied, and his research is copied. And nevertheless, his findings is something that everybody can use. Actually, he has proven something where what we have found out, that when you get to know a person, then you build up trust, and without trust, you can't work together. This way, this is something that I always think is a great finding. It's a thing that everybody feels, but he has proven it scientifically. And nevertheless,
Right.
well, I can definitely say, well, I know the source, and I can say this, I'm pointing to him, but I can also say, well, trust is important if you want to work internationally. And as we both experienced, we got to know each other in an event, we got to know each other personally first, and bit by bit we're building up trust, so that we can have a great virtual team. That's what we are. And we're working together with trust.
I'm sorry, I'm trying a few things here to not have to hold the camera for hours or for all this time.
Well, otherwise it will be quite an experience. Okay, it's not only a hangout with upside down, but also a training.
Oh gosh, let me see. It's just not wanting to do what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yes, I think I got it. Okay, it's standing by itself now. I got a little tripod here. Okay, good. So yes, so true. And if you believe in the law of attraction, and if you don't know what that is, just go onto YouTube and look for The Secret. And then take the long version, which is still not the whole thing, but it's at least it's the longest that you can.
Okay.
I thought the tripod was going to hold. But the law of attraction, actually, you will find out that if you do reach out to these people and tell them how thankful you are, so that using the gratitude principle, then you may very well find that they appreciate you so much that they will actually want to do something back for you. So, it may come your way that some celebrity will say, hey, thank you for thinking of me, and they will want to do something back because that's how they got to be where they are.
Exactly, and I also think this entire world will be a much better place if people would say, well, I'm thankful for what I have, for what I have received, for what people have done, and I'm thankful for the things that have been given to me.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
And, well, it's a better place.
Exactly. Shall we move?
I think so. I hope you're ready then.
Yes, I am. Okay. So,
I love that one.
Yeah, if you want to build a ship, don't drum up people to collect wood, and don't assign them to tasks and work, but rather teach them to long for the endless immensity of the sea. This is what we chose for today. It was taken from a book by a French writer. I think a lot of our hearts and thoughts are with France and with Paris these days, so that kind of fits. It's Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, and he was a pilot in the Second World War.
Yes.
And he wrote a booklet called The Little Prince, Le Petit Prince, and he came up with this great quote. And it is something that we should realize in marketing, on how to make people desire and what will become of that, and that it's not important to get them into the how, but more into the why of the whole thing.
Exactly. And last week I had the great chance of having 3 days of a seminar on project management, and the great thing was that also they told that you can't motivate people. The motivation has to be from inside. And this is what it also says. It has to come from inside. And this also means that if you want to feel and want to reach your goals and want to reach the goal that you are set out with, then you need to have the picture in mind first.
Right. And, yeah.
Visualize, have your picture in your mind, and then you know what you're up to, and then you know you will find ways and means to overcome the obstacles. Or said in another way, your subconscious mind will find ways and means to get you there where you want to go. And well, it takes a while, and I'm very impatient as well, and I'd rather be somewhere else now, but I think I'll have to take the stairs and leave the elevator for somebody else.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. let's move on. Okay, so today we are on webinar number 5. The other 4 you can see here, which we've gone through, so you can go back to those. And today's topic, we will be talking about creating an opt-in form, which will be placed on the landing page that we had. And I'm very enthusiastic to see Simone how we're going to do this. Would you like to have the screen?
Yes, I will then have the screen and move over.
I'm going to move quickly through this because this is what we'll come back to. Okay, yes, here. Okay. Do you want to pull the screen over to you?
Yes. So, well, how to create an opt-in form for your landing page is the current idea right now. And as you probably can see, I have here my autoresponder, which is get response.
One
Open.
second. I'm
okay,
going to see. No, I think it's okay, but I need to see, because on the screen, when I'm talking, I guess I should make sure that I don't talk, because then I get...
Oh, okay. Then you get the screen again.
Yeah, and upside down, too. So.
Oh, you get it upside down.
You see how we do. Okay.
Oh, well, it's a real hangout, so somebody has to be upside down then.
I don't see your screen here, but that's because I should choose to. Yes,
It's changed.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
yes.
I'm just logging into Empower Network. Let's see again if I have my screen. Well, can you see something right now?
I'm going to see here.
I'm on the Empower Network dashboard.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what shows up on the real live screen on our...
All right.
Because I think if people... There we go.
Okay, yeah, I hear the voices in the background again, so that means they must have, you must have switched something. But anyway, I will keep it short and right to the point so that we don't waste time here. And so I will just quickly present it, and I will also tell you, okay, where you find it when you're in the system. Okay, I'm talking about a blogging platform hosted or provided by Empower Network. This is the company we're working with. And then if you want to take a look at, just hold on a second, I will have to say some words in German. Dorian, Dora, magst du mal einmal meine Tür zumachen? Okay, I'm back. So that's directly from my home. Okay, you can see the training video here on how to create the funnel with InstaBuilder. So, and this is what I want to show you as well. So is everybody there? Okay, everybody's there. Okay, I will show you how to create your own funnel with InstaBuilder. So, and just quickly in German if some German peoples would be listening. Jetzt zeige ich, wie man seine eigene Landingpage mit einem Opt-in-Form baut, mithilfe des Programms Empower Network und des eingefügten InstaBuilder-Programms. InstaBuilder ist dazu da, um eben solche Landingpages zu bauen. Es gibt noch tausende andere davon, aber InstaBuilder ist nur eine Variante. So, okay, now I'm switching back to English. Plugins and applications is here. And now it's loading. And okay, here you see InstaBuilder. You can go and click right here on that page. And then once it's working out, it's actually very easy to use. And I've also, okay, also one special for the people. As you can see here, I'm just recently starting, and it's also counting the visitors that I have on a page. So right now I'm going to adding a new page, and here you can see here some possibilities where you can choose from, and what landing page or what sales page or whatever would be most interesting to you. And so I just say squeeze page, which is another name for a landing page. And they've got already some ideas how that might look like and what that might be a great idea. So, and I'm trying to find something where I have already built in an opt-in form. So I choose that one, and I just open it in a new tab. And let's see how we're connected. Okay, so here we are. Discover the 99 ways to boost your income by 110% less than in a week. So that's kind of the landing page that you will be looking at. Enter your email address here, download the report. And this is also something when you double click on it, you can just enter something. When you say you want to have 101 ways, for example, you can edit that as well. Think about the text color, put that text color in. Okay, that's the wrong one. Whatever. Maybe it's this one. Or maybe it's pink. Maybe it's pink. Maybe pink is nicer. Hey, having pink here. I don't know. So just having a little bit of a change. And what else? So we've got a template, and just in case you have a template or you would create it from scratch, good night. Then you can put in an opt-in form here. If you haven't had one already, that would be it. So that's something where when you use this envelope here, it would put in another opt-in form. Here you always can go back if you say, well, I don't want this. And so that's very, very nice, very convenient possibility. Also here, you can move it. You can also double click so that you can work on it. So when I just put my name here, then I'm almost set. So, and then I'm having my opt-in form here. This is important. The next I have to do is I have to open the get response, that is my autoresponder. And here I'm having, well, of course, since I'm coming from Germany, this is all in German. But when you take a look at the information, you will see it all in German. In the Hangouts for Empower Network, you will have an information which is all in English. So, and when you go to forms, which is here, it's formula wizard, so that you can create a form that you need. So it's just taking a while again. And so here you also need a form where you have some kind of a landing page with an opt-in form. So that's what you're looking for. And maybe we'll want to use that one. Don't worry about the settings or the way it looks like. When you say, well, this is just too ugly, I don't want this, it really doesn't matter, because this is not what we need it for. So, okay, so this is the one we need. We click Save and Publish, because that's what we want. So it's saving it, and now we're getting to the thing that we really want. We need this code here, and we copy all this code and go back in here to the Insta Builder once again, and we double click on the opt-in form of the Insta Builder, and we click on the cog, which I just realized this is this little wheel. Opt-in form HTML code, that's the settings that we need, and then string v, I put it in there, and we just say process, has been processed, and then we can say hide this panel. So that's about it. And then we're done in this part. So that's something that we have done right now. So that's actually, so now you have your own landing page with your own opt-in form, and this is already connected to InstaBuilder. So when you say, okay, this is the permalink. That means that is the link that you use when you want to promote your possibility. So that's kind of the permalink that you use. So, and then the next thing that you need would be setting up the sales page, because in the end you need after people have opted in and given them your email, you need to send them to a different page. And in order to do that, I'll just go to my links, because here is the Marketing Link Center. And well, my leads, no, my leads wasn't it, it was my links. It's my links. And let's see, okay, here is the sales page. I'm just copying it, copied it, and now I go back to the GetResponse account, and then I can put it into the thank you page of the autoresponder and just see where I am at. So I'm going to the web form editor again. Okay, he's waiting a little bit. And now I'm going to the cog in here. And here is the thank you page, which is in German Danke. And here I'm going to enter the URL that I've just copied. And I'll put the save button. And I can now say, well, I'm done, and say save and published. So now I'm having that already done, and so that's about it. That's everything that you need to know, and everything that I've just showed you, you will also find in the explanation here that is said create your own funnel. And here you also find the bit-by-bit explanation. And I have also written down this information, and I have a page here with 21 steps on how to do it. And I have just thought it might be a great idea to just have that, it's all in English, have that available for everybody who would like to have it. And so that we can offer something where you say, okay, you've got some kind of recipe to follow. And then when you go through this webinar here, or just go through what I've shown you, you can also click and get your own explanations written down, but you have a basis. You don't have to go through it all one by one, so that you can actually go ahead and download information that we will provide, so that it will be a lot easier for you. And it's also saying how you can design your own sales page, because this is possible as well. Because I'll just show you, after we've done the squeeze page, which means the landing page, here are the sales pages. And here you can also choose from a sales page as well, which you want. And there you also have to think about what actually do you want to sell. Think about what do you want to sell to your customers. So when you say, well, okay, let's see, I'm going to choose this one here, which is, I don't know, your attention-grabbing headline. You can put a video in here, and actually you can also modify it the way you want it. Click here to add to the cart. Here's something that you could sell. Your logo, so you can actually adjust it the way you want it. And with change permalink, here you have the link that you have to adjust to the sales page that you have just created. And once you have done that, you would then use this permalink and put it into the thank you page that I've just shown you on the get response. I know it's overwhelming at first, and well, I could just tell you that the best would be trying to explain this to somebody else. That means you have to go through the entire process and learn it this way. And as I said, it's always a little bit weird at first once you learn new things, but actually this is part of the deal when you want to have a different future in the end. When you want to sail the sea and want to build your ship, then you really have to overcome all the obstacles and also learn how to build your ship so that you can sail your sea. So that's about it. It's, as you see, it's just not complicated. It just takes a while. And then the last thing that you would do would be test your funnel. So that's actually the last thing on the page. That you would say, well, okay, I have my own page here, and that status is published. Edit, change permalinks, stats. So, and when you get there, okay, it says, okay, here are the 99 ways. Maybe I didn't press the save button, actually. So, but anyway, here is the link. And also when you say super simple too, it might be better when you have your own information on that one. So get that one back, get that one back, and I will leave this page here. Here's discover the 101 ways, save, change permalink. So I could say edit, super simple, new, okay. Save the page to permanently change the permalink. Close and save. And publish. Let's publish. And find out if it worked out. So let's see. Then I think we'll just go ahead and try, which would be something. And as you see, the link is online. That one is there. So it did actually work out. And so we've now the chance we've did our own landing page. We've got our email address possibility in here. People can download the free report. They will be then sent to the sales page. But of course, download the free report doesn't fit in this way, but this is something that of course you can adjust the way you need it. So that's basically it from my side. And well, Marcel is still hanging a little bit upside down, but I will also, well, get back, give him back the possibility to take over. I hope that, well, do you have some questions? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm sorry, I can't hear you right now. Okay, so we've got some kind of technical difficulties in the moment. I cannot listen to what Marcel is saying, but I hope that we will overcome this problem quickly. And I don't know where the recording comes from. so that I hope. Okay, I will just keep my mouth shut for a minute. Okay, I still don't hear him. Okay. It doesn't work, does it? It doesn't. What a pity. Okay, I still can't hear anything. And nope. What is this? Okay, that looks different. You are screen sharing, so that sounds good. So we're getting back on today's topics. Okay, so that's what we did. We did an opt-in or a landing page. We did the great quote de Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Okay, how to blog from your phone. WordPress app. So here's the information on how you can work with us. Once a week we do a live hangout. That's this one here. And on our site, nohypeinternetmarketing.com/replays, you can watch the replays, and you will find everything that we have done so far on these webinars. And of course, please contact us when you think that you would love to work with us. We would certainly love to work with you and find out that we will have a great future together. Well, and if you feel free to join us, please feel free to do so. And that means that you will also receive personal coaching when we are your we are your sponsor. Every other coaching is limited to $50 per half an hour. And please send also in emails. We will answer them personally, and we are looking forward to work with you. Okay, please do the next slides. Okay, that's the thing that is always puzzling and is always important. Take massive action now, because you might think about and your dreams, and you might put a date to it, but if you don't have massive action, nothing will happen. And I also think that we will have to define sooner or later what actually massive action means, because this is something that I'm also always wondering. What is massive action? Action, yes, but what is massive, and how much is massive? And since everybody needs mentors, get in touch with us. You'll see all the contact details. Connect us on Skype as well. That's a possibility. And of course, like us on facebook.com/no-hype internet marketing. That would be something worthwhile. And we would also recommend you to take a survey so that you can receive a free great gift, so that you have a great chance of getting a great benefit from working with us. So we hope that you enjoy this, and we would really like to work with you so that not only so that your lives can be touched and can be changed. And I can tell from personal experience that doing that is definitely changing your life, because it's opening up completely new horizons. Okay, please take the next slide. So, and also type in your number in the chat if you want to let us know what is your most urgent topic that we should cover next week. Otherwise, if we don't hear anything from you, we just cover what we consider is really very, very important. So we've got kind of some great ideas that we will cover. How you will set up your daily schedule, for example, or what you are into right now, how to create your own funnel. And once you have your own funnel, then the next question is generate traffic. And after you've generated traffic, of course, we're getting into generating leads and then getting conversions, because in the end, you would like to sell something. And there are lots of other topics along the way that we will pick up and present for you and make it manageable for you, so that you will be successful as well. Our dream is to have a big team, and not only working virtually, but also working together, and also meeting each other every once in a while, so that we really can change something in our lives. Okay, yeah. Okay, of course, for comments and meeting other members, go to our Facebook page, and please also take the survey on nohypeinternetmarketing.com/register. So we would really like to work with you, and please get there, enter your email address, and then get in contact with us. We sure appreciate that. So that's, and enter your questions on the chat or on the Facebook page. And well, we're here to serve you, basically. And when you would like us to answer your questions, you have to let us know what your greatest issues are. We're also struggling sometimes, as you could see right now, the technology is not quite working, which in fact doesn't matter when you know where you're at. And I hope that you also had a great time here and that you enjoyed what we put up for you. And I think due to all the technicalities and all those questions, I think we'd probably make this a rather short session today. But we will be back next week, and we will let you know where we're up to next week and what topics we will cover. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and from my side, we're done. And I wish you a pleasant night here in Hamburg, Germany. And since I don't hear anything from Marcel, I would also think that he also wishes you a great day in the US or wherever in the world you're at. And as you could see, well, have a great time and enjoy yourselves, and have a great weekend, which is about to come. Good night.